is best. We are officially leaving Show Low High School Extraordinary.
You tell them the truth.
You can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up.
Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do, and they settle beneath your skin. Kept on the inside, there's no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and doesn't disappearing. Bow down to the mighty. Don't run. Maybe there's a way out of this cage that you're in. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me
How big your grave is, say what you wanna say, and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say, and let the words fall out. Honestly.
And since your history of silence won't do you any good, did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth?
Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, one, two, three, four.
Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Oh, I wanna see you be brave.
Come on, oh, just say it. I wanna see you be brave. Come on, say it. Come on, say it. Oh, I wanna see you be brave.
All right, welcome. First off, I want to thank everyone for coming to the graduation of the best class ever. So thanks for coming. But before I start, I gotta do one little thing. Just give me a moment. Selfie, by the way. All right, thanks for being patient. So I've made a little list of what makes our class one of a kind. I was gonna make a list, but I had so many things to say that I couldn't keep it in a time frame. So I gave our teachers an assignment to see what they thought. And this is just what a few of them said. Margaret Clarkson says this: when I look at graduates of 2014, I think of the word fun. This class likes to have fun. They're serious when they need to be, but are always looking to have for a way to have fun, which is so true for us. Dustin Clough says, what makes the class of 2014 special? I would have to say the class of 2014 is special because of the potential they have for the future greatness. Weaknesses, yes, they do have them. But they are a class, in spite of all of their imperfections, they have made the choice to love each other perfectly. I look forward to their future, and it is my hope and prayer that they can deliver on their potentials. Pamela Lizardi says this: no dream is too big for the class of 2014. They have more drive to succeed than any previous class. Life is fulfilling those big dreams. Today does not determine where you go. It is simply where you will start. And Ms. Fredley says this: what makes the class of 2014 special? Our ability to procrastinate and our humor. I have to say this, Ms. Fredley: where you may see withered leaves, I see sweet flowers growing. And all I could say is that we may procrastinate, but at least we got it done. Now, one thing that I want to say about that special: classmates, look to your left and look to your right. No one else in the state has a Colin Jonas or a Brett Van Winkle or an Ashland Tippett or anyone else, or any other of us. We're one of the kind, and no school, no matter how great or big, can compare to our school's spirit. We are the heart and soul of SLHS, and no one can take that fire away from us. So even though we are graduating and leaving high school in the past, we always have our memories of the good times and the bad. Rejoice for we have created these memories, but don't dwell in the past, especially when the future is so bright and the world is what we make of it. The generation handing down the torch can now rest, for our class has the capability to create a better future. I know that we can succeed in whatever we want as long as we keep a positive attitude, be the best you can be, and have great integrity. All of your dreams will come true. And in the words of Rocky Balboa, it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How hard are you going to let life hit you and you keep moving? And that is how winning is done. So I challenge life to throw as many punches as it wants at me, because I will keep moving forward. And I hope all of you will do the same. As we're thrown into adulthood, I have to say this: may the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'd just like to remind everyone, before we go into our presentation of the diplomas, that'll be in a little bit, I would caution each one of you and remind you that we do not boo in our graduation ceremonies. The problem with booing is, let's say someone throws a beach ball out and my staff is directed to take those things and bring them back in. So even though you may be booing because they're getting the beach ball, realize that some student will be going across the stage, and to them, they hear the booing, and that seems like it's booing them. So I would encourage us to be respectful tonight. It'll be a wonderful and enjoyable evening, but let's not boo and let's not make anything that would be degrading to any of our wonderful graduates tonight. It is my privilege now to introduce the Salutatorian of Show Low High School for the class of 2014. If Miss Whitney Reedhead would please come forward. Congratulations, Whitney. We look forward to hearing from you at this time.
honored to be your salutatorian. I'm totally kidding, guys. Okay, they tell you that when you're nervous while speaking in public that you should picture the crowd naked. Which is all too easy after seeing our senior boys scantily clad in the Mr. Cougar pageant. But I'm actually very comfortable with public speaking. Comfortable like Austin Mills and Micah Davis when wearing tights at Mr. Cougar. I should mention that up until last week, I didn't even know how to spell salutatorian. Probably why I was number 2 and not number 1. And I certainly can't spell valedictorian. Man, did I learn anything in AP English? I've also never been a fan of long, serious speeches, so I'll keep mine short. Plus, I'd be lying to you if I told you I had any purpose besides making you laugh. And although you won't remember what I said years from now, or even minutes from now, I really wanted to give you guys a good speech. Sorry, I mean a well speech. A grammar tip I learned from Levi Jeffs. Actually, I don't just want my speech to be good. I want it to be the very best, like no one ever was. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. And although half of you can't hear me, and the other half, apart from my parents, are tuning this out, a laugh out of pity from time to time would be greatly appreciated. Now, I know graduation speakers traditionally talk about what life after high school and the real world will be like. Ain't it fun living in the real world? But I feel unequipped to address that topic. Mostly because I, like you, still live with my parents, and to digress even further, I've never done my own laundry or even started a lawnmower. Instead, I want to talk to you about a few lessons I learned in high school. Possibly the only lessons I learned in high school. There are so many things I want to say about these last 4 years. But unfortunately, I don't get my diploma until after this speech, so I can't say those things. All seriousness aside, a lesson can be learned from everyone. For example, Mrs. Adams taught us that you can have fun and learn the material at the same time. Just don't try that in college, kids. Stick to the books. Dr. Woodward taught us that it's okay to have a soft spot and to be a little silly. Oh, look at the little baby goats. Mr. Chappelle taught us that accomplishing all the small tasks can lead to a great reward. But you don't have to do your homework if you don't want to. All you have to do is die and pay taxes, right, Chappelle? Senor Hall taught me that you actually can learn a foreign language while you sleep. Actually, I owe Senor Hall an apology for dozing off all those times in his class. ¿Cómo se dice? Or maybe that's just a myth. Shout out to my favorite English teacher, Mr. Robertson. He taught us that when you have to write a 5-paragraph essay in 4 minutes or less, and the prompt has a typo and doesn't make sense, and your hand is cramping up. I forgot where I was going with this. I'm just kidding, Mr. Robertson. You're not really my favorite English teacher. Mr. Grenna taught us that being friendly can brighten anyone's day, and that everyone's first name is brother. Our wonderful principal here, Mr. Adams, taught us that basic fundamentals still apply to us, and that counting down from 5 works as well on seniors as it does on toddlers. And finally, a couple lessons I learned while on senior trip. First, everyone has embarrassing moments. As taught to us by Mr. Marchant when he screamed like a 3-year-old girl on the drop of doom. And that Space Mountain can be compared to high school. Not because you look ugly in your picture, because although the process is slow, the end result is worth the wait. And that life after graduation consists of being in the dark, going in circles, feeling sick, and holding on with both hands so you don't lose your head. But all of that is the best part. All jokes aside, guys, we have an amazing senior class, and I'm so thankful to be graduating with you. I almost took that part out of my speech when we were trying to line up in the hallway, but I do love you. And I couldn't ever pick a better group of kids to be graduating with. Also, I wanted to thank all of our teachers, and I want all the teachers that I didn't have these last 4 years to know that if I had high school to do it all over again, I wouldn't. Next up is an amazing girl who needs no introduction.
However, I am going to do an introduction. At this time, it's my honor to present to you the 2014 Valedictorian of Sholo High School, Skylar Moore. Congratulations. We will now hear from Skylar.
It only took 4 years. I hope that my fellow classmates will join me right now in thanking everyone who helped us reach this point in our lives. I want to thank all my family members who pushed me to be my best and who supported me along the way. I want to thank my friends who were there for me and who believed in me. And I want to thank the teachers who taught me things I wanted to know and things I didn't want to know, and who saw more in me than I saw in myself. And now we move on with life. This is the last time we're ever going to be together like this. And for some people, that's a really exciting thing. And for other people, it's a really emotional thing. And for me, it's a little bit of both. I'll admit that. So those of you going to college or university studies, going on church service or joining the military, working full-time or wherever else you're going, I wish you the best. There are so many things I could say to all of you tonight, so many things I wanted to say, and I had 4 years to get it ready, but I don't have that much time. So what I want to say to you is, I believe in you. I believe in you. I know that wherever you go from here, you're going to do great things. You can change the world. I believe that with all of my heart. Whatever your dreams in life are, you can achieve those. So don't be afraid. Don't let anything hold you back. Follow your heart, chase your dreams, and live life to the fullest, because life is worth living. Thank you.
We have truly been blessed with great leadership in our school this year. We thank these leaders for leading Sholo High School into the successes we've enjoyed. At this time, I would like to recognize our foreign exchange students. We will present them their certificates of completion. We invite the foreign exchange students to please rise. First, we have Tobias Backlund from Sweden. Valentina Bianchi from Italy. Leo Dieteg from Germany. Eula Enfield from Germany. Martina Johansson from Norway. Patraporn Lertsakornseri from Thailand. I've been practicing that all day. Rasmus Ravensborg from Denmark. Carmen Schneider from Germany. Thomas Soldal from Norway. Lisa Stegelmeyer from Germany. And Caroline Ernst Taylor from Denmark, our foreign exchange students.
My name is Martina Jansen.
And my name is Caroline Taylor, and we're here tonight to present the EF Foundation Global Education Excellence Award. This award is presented to a few selected high schools across the country for demonstrating extraordinary commitment to international understanding and global awareness of education.
Speaking for myself and my fellow exchange students, we would like to give a special thanks to Principal Adams and all the amazing faculty and staff at Shoalo High School for welcoming us, supporting us, and helping us make this year the best year of our life. We will never forget you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. You may be seated. Seniors, it's my opportunity to speak to you. I've prepared a lot of notes. I've got a whole binder full of things to share with you. I'm going to share one thought with you. Two thoughts. This is by Zig Ziglar. You've made some mistakes, and you may not be where you want to be, but that has nothing to do with your future. You are in control of your future. You're the captain of your future. And finally, Ronald Reagan said, and I believe this group exemplifies this, they truly do not have cliques. This is a group of friends. I compliment them for that. They've made our job easy. They love each other. I compliment you for that. And that, Ronald Reagan said, we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. And I believe you will do that. Help people throughout your lives. Thank you. It is now my opportunity to present the graduating class. Superintendent Brackney, seated before you are students that have met all graduation requirements set forth by the Shoalo School District Board of Education and the Arizona Department of Education. I respectfully present to you, Mr. Brackney, the graduates of the Shoalo High School class of 2014.
I love you too. Before I say a few words, I think all of us need to just take a minute, especially you young people. You've received an education where in some other countries you would never have the opportunity to stand here and have this opportunity. And every single one of us in this gym has the freedom that we enjoy because of our veterans and those who serve in the armed forces and protect us and keep us safe. And if you would give me and help me give them a round of applause for their service, would you please? To our veterans and for those who serve in the active military, thank you from my heart. I appreciate the freedoms I enjoy. With that, I can see they're already lining up. They're going to run over me no matter what. So with that, Mr. Adams, I thank you very much. And as Superintendent of the Shoalo Unified School District, I accept your recommendation that the graduating seniors of the class of 2014, that they have met all the requirements and make them eligible to receive a diploma. President Merrill and members of the Shoalo School Governing Board, I recommend that the Shoalo High School graduating class of 2014 receive their diplomas. Congratulations.
technical difficulties. Sholo High School class of 2014, are you ready? All right, Natalie Zubia. Bianca Yazi. David Jonathan Wiseman. Ethan Dean Wiltbank. Jace Timothy Wyatt. Corey Spencer Winters. Aaron Joseph Windsor. Kansas Rebecca Cheyenne Williamson. Donovan Williams. Beverly Louise White. Callie Sheree Whipple. Bethany Kathleen Warder. Casey Lynn Warren. Mary Alice Walsh. Rachel Walker. Elena Walgurski. Brendan Mickey Wall. Lexus Ray Voza. Austin Lane Virgin. Kelsey Villaburn. Robbie Jalen Vataha. Nathan Vargas. Felicia Jasmine Vargas. Nancy Lisbeth Varela. Brett Van Winkle. Joseph Valadez. Joshua Talk. Ashlyn Tippett. Aaron Thrasher. Donis Ann Tate. Glenzo Swift. Dustin Swanty. Shania Sue Stock. Seth Austin Starnes. Tanaya Sloan. Trevor Solomon. Tyler Solis. Drama here, Spencer. Spencer Kenneth Smith. Kaylee Ann Simpson. Cody Brian Snyder. Emma Catherine Schmidt. Dakota Shinky. Louis Sandoval. Brianna Kathleen Sandoval. Jonathan Joseph Salgado. Bryce Rove. Deanna Romero. Alexandra Marlene Romero. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Lakota Lee Robinson. Aaliyah Robinson. Nicholas Lowell Robertson. Karina Rico. Bailey M. Rickman. Whitney Brooke Reedhead. Tiffany Clara Reedhead. Sierra Reedhead. Chance Reed. Kelsey Lynn Ramsey. Trevor Carden Pratt. Marcellus Potter Jr. Elias Jack Poland. Kendall Pogue. Ryan Pitt. Caleb William Peterson. CJ Joseph Pete. Rebecca Penning. Lexi Pierce. Donald Pierce. Destiny Pierce. Debbie Paulson. Christopher Ray Parsons. Rachel Nicole Parker. Bailey Parker. Adeline Ann Overson. Amanda Olds. Maxwell Oberholzer. Sierra Amanda Nunez. Patty Nunez. Samantha Nix. Jennifer Lene Nicholas. Jada Newman. Jacob Charles Paul Nam. Edgar Bernardo Munoz. Travis Scott Morgan. Isabel Moreno. Scott McDonald. Jessica Lynn McDaniel. Henry Sage McCrae. Caitlin Marie Maxwell. Colburn Colby Maxwell. Devin Buchanan Marsh. Seth Noble McNeil. Colton Lord. Nick Livingston. James Lewis. Stephen Lelevere. Justina Leach. Drew Larson. Veronica M. Laura. Catherine Lacey Kreger. Dominic Reese Knight. Caleb Kidwell. Kaylee Kelly. Bo Jordan. Colin Jonas. Jackson Porter Jessup. Levi Jeffs. Lydia Dawn Jacobs. Zach Irwin. Mallory Hungwa. Holly Hoyt. Jeremy Holman. Eliana Hemingway. J.J. Harris. James Hardy. Todd Hanson. Cassidy Christine Hanson. Corey Joe Haldeman. Katie Tiana Hale. Courtney Hawes. Zachary Dean Guthrie. Daniel Jacob Greco. Hope Georgia Good. Luis Fernando Gonzalez. Gabriela Gonzalez. Bo Gibbons. Ashley Gardner. Justin Garcia. Hunter Brianna Garcia. Johali Jasmine Galvan. Courtney Ann Gabbard. Jeremy Folk. Hannah Nicole Frazier. John Richard Ferguson. Samuel Faapoy. Austin Wade Everett. Mark William Duncan. Danielle Nicole Dovey. Joshua Demkowitz. Quentin Decker. Rodney M. Dazen. Micah Davis. Austin Dakota Hugh Daniels. Roman Andrew Correll. Roman Crees. Stephen Crean Jr. Whisper Crane. Dallin Clarence Crandall. Madison Shay Connor. River Sean Clough. Nicole Clift. Jade Clift. David R. Shamira. Kayla Marie Camarada. Kylie Ariel Brueggemann. Tyler M. Brown. Tessa Bromley. Dana Kelly Brewer. Michaela Marie Brannon. Nicholas James Brady. Daniel Brackney. Amanda K. Boylan. Donald James Borrego. Damian Boggs. Daniel Black. Kaylin Bilby. Dana Bell. Brianne K. Bell. Chris Begay. Lindsay Beaver. Maela Barboza. Heaven Arredondo. Sheridan Antonio. Chelsea Antonio. Samantha Anderson James. Jose Alvarez. Shania Altaha. Rusty James Allen. Megan K. Adams.
Graduates of the 2014 graduating class, please rise. You have earned the right to move the tassel from the left side to the right side. I present to you the graduates of 2014 for Sholo High School. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Woohoo!